Hello, this is Adam Henderson. Welcome to my Scrabble YouTube channel. This is the channel where you'll get some epic Scrabble games, and I played a particularly epic set of 4 games at last night's Seattle Scrabble Club, and I just wanted to share these games with you because I made some pretty cool plays that I'm proud of. So let's take a look. I had kind of a clunky rack, and I played Kagoo to open up. And he comes back with Ami. This rack, I played Eureka, spelling it incorrectly, I guess. Is it spelled with an E? Alright, hold on. It's either spelled with an E or it's spelled both ways. So I could see Eureka with an E. No, I guess Eureka is spelled with an E. I misspelled it. And I only had one I had 2 E's, so I could have played Eureka the correct way. Just out of curiosity, you'll see why. Yeah, you can put an S on Eureka. I just misspelled it. Okay. Well, maybe these games won't make me look as strong of a player as maybe I should be. Oh yeah, that was Eureka. Not a great play on my part. Making me look good. I misspelled Eureka, and he held the play and then accepted. But then he plays Sib after a long think, and I challenged it off. And I challenged it not because I thought my play was phony, but because I thought it was just an interjection and didn't take an S. But as you can see, it does take an S. Okay, but let I promise you it gets better. I have this rack, and I played Ava, which is the top play, keeping the excellent lead of AEST. He plays Abs, kind of telegraphing he has another S. I have this rack. I tried to find a bingo in here, but it's just too many T's. Let me pause and see if there's anything. So nothing, no 7. But what I was really curious about is there any 8s? There is not. But I did spend a little time looking for something, even with a rack with 2 A's and 3 T's. I just played Tav. I figured Oh, actually, that's the top play, surprisingly. All right, yeah, I figured TTAES is pretty strong, and I guess the quick bot agrees with me. He plays Bice. Obviously, Ava creates kind of a scary lane there. I think Bice I was relieved to see this play because at least he didn't reach either triple. So yeah. And by the way, I'm playing against Mark Peltier. You can see he hasn't played in any NASPA in a while, so I would consider his WePo rating to be more indicative of his true rating, but that's 1368. So I played OE. Let me show you the rec first. Oh, I had Aerostat. All right. Well, maybe this game isn't as impressive as it may have first seemed. Missing Aerostat is kind of a big miss. Ignites. Of course, that takes the L. Mark knew that it takes the L as well. Oh, I had cats. I didn't know if Emma took the S or not, so that's why I played cats instead. But yeah, this is why I am rated the way I am. I'm 1700, still a strong player. But yeah, I do make mistakes, as you can see from this game, even so far. Ooh, I had Amphoid. That's fun. I would have liked to have played that. What did I play instead? I played Doth, which is actually the best play, but I didn't play it there. That's the best play if I find it there. Where did I play Doth? I played it here, just blocking off some bingo lanes. So he plays Jerd. I had some L's after I played Doth, so that did block Lignite. I played Alp. I actually went into a long think before I played Alp because I just hate closed positions. It takes me a while to figure things out, but I did find Alp. He plays Ruse. So he knew that Amet took the S. Big trendy. And this is more my style. I like to make longer plays, more risky plays like trendy. I figured the Y in the triple lane wasn't as dangerous as maybe some other letters. The particular danger right now with playing into a triple is that we're more than halfway through the tiles in the bag. There's only 38 left, and both blanks are still unseen. So that's why this trendy play was dangerous. But I was behind, so I needed to figure out a way to get ahead. And you'll see that I did just that. He plays only. And here, I actually drew a blank, but I overdrew by one tile, and Mark found the blank and put it back in the bag. That was frustrating. It lied. He plays Dino, which was a strange play. I would not have made this play. It just opens two bingo lanes above the no and Dino and below it. It just doesn't seem right. So I did have Sinewing. I was looking for something from the S, and I just did not find Sinewing. So instead, I played Wen. He plays Felt. And after Felt, I went into a coffee house. I started to play betokening. And I was like, because I knew betoken was a word, but I wasn't sure if it was a verb. But then I was like, well, I mean, most of these words that start with BE and sound like poetic, like betoken, actually are verbs. So I was like, okay, maybe this is good. But I was like thinking out loud like I usually do, especially at clubs. And anyway, betokening. I didn't find Ionogen. Where's that play? Yeah, betokening is better. So I get a challenge off of this. But Mark was understandably a little bit frustrated that I was coffee housing. He said, "Good coffee house." I had to apologize for that, but Mark was cool. He said it just don't do it during a tournament. So yeah. Now I'm way ahead. So I'll finish off the rest of this game. He played. I think he got maybe tilted after betokening. He tried Mortaled, which, as phonies go, oops, not pass. Isn't a very good phony. Oh, I missed Showery and Felty. Okay. That's okay. I still did great this game. I played Y. I think I have another time to review another game in this video. Blaze Trade. Zilch. He plays And I played, because I was low on time, I played this. He didn't challenge it, but I'm not even sure if this is a word. And it's not. But he didn't challenge it. He wanted the game to be over. So he passed. Alright. And really, like, you might think it's strange for me to play a phony outplay, but I was just really low on time. Is the reason why I did that. Alright. So yeah. Finding outplays with a blank and two other letters often takes a good amount of time. I just did not have the time to do it. So that's why you see that. I'm going to take a short break. All right, let's. I'm going to show the next game that I played yesterday evening. And yeah, this was against Jane Bissonette. She goes first. 2 N's, 2 T's. So I open with Porny. She plays Hastier. So yeah, she had better plays, but she played Hastier. 98 for Patchier. Maybe she was a little too hasty in making that play. I don't know what my other tiles were on this rack, but I made a good score with Bash. I know I had a G, and I was trying to decide between the G and the B. Ultimately, I went with the B because I didn't want a bingo going down to the G, which is understandable. I was worried about her playing a bingo down to the G. So she plays City. I have this. I played Teg. There's actually two better plays that are better, Hagged and Keg. I should have been able to see Keg, but DEGT just... I want to get rid of both of the G's, which is kind of understandable. Macondo would probably put Teg as a little bit higher in equity. So yeah, Teg's fine. She plays Rush. Balancing her rack. Here, I did not play crew. I played Woker. And yeah, ooh, I'd hawked. That would have been a completely unbalanced leave. So I played Woker. She doesn't challenge it, but that's one of the new ones. She plays Martins, which is a nice play on her part. That also gives her a slight lead. And here, Z comes down for 79. I enjoyed playing that, and she just kind of made a note, like a or when I did that. But yeah, that felt really good to come immediately back from her bingo and be like, nope, you're not getting a lead. She plays rote. Okay, so I saw extensions. I saw Edacity. That's all the way down here. I didn't want to play Edacity because I didn't like floating the E, so that's understandable. But I had Caudacity, which is actually a lot better than any other play because that puts the C there and gives me 38 points. I also had Audacity, but that would have been a little bit too audacious. Putting the A in the triple lane. I didn't even see either of these though. So I just went with Maced after a long think. And she plays Acro. Or Arrow, she plays Arrow. That plays for 30 somewhere. Ouufeja. So I played Fa for 23. And she plays Guy. Getting rid of 3 bad tiles, understandable. But unfortunately, this rack, and I wasn't sure about Jube, so I played Jibe. I know, I should absolutely know 100% that Jube is a word, but when you're playing under pressure, sometimes you get nervous. She plays Ryoja. Ultimately, even if you're like 1% unsure between when making a play like Jibe or Jube, it's better to go for something that you're 100% on. This rack, I exchanged, keeping LA or SA. She plays ill. And here, Alec was looking over because he was sitting out and he saw that I had disdain and I just missed it. I played dib instead. Blocking. Bingos from the R and the I. I really just did not want to lose. That's a good habit to have, is just being paranoid and Scrabble and blocking off stuff. Let's see. So she had both the Z and the... Oh, no, she didn't have the Z. Was the Z already played? Oh, she just plays Zax. Okay. Still no bingo on the next rack. I played add for 10. That's not on here. Gotta figure out where that goes. I played it here. She plays tape. And I got my bingo of Simone's down. She plays none. Oops. I played Dev. She has some really good tiles. She plays Quins for 34. Okay, she scored it as 34. I guess it's not quite 34. Doesn't matter. I'm winning anyway. She plays Lee for 8. And the final score was 404 for her, 449 for me. And yeah, that was my second win for last night. This particular game wasn't that remarkable, but I wanted to show this game as well for completeness. And it's the last two games that are really kind of epic that I wanted to show you, but I'll do those in a separate video. All right, see you guys. Please like and subscribe.